Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simple as the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Nice interception, well timed.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, good-looking ball. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance for a shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a nicely shaped ball. And here's Del Piero. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Goetze. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He has found the way through, delivered in. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Milan have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. He'll try from distance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan have their third corner. And Royce! Royce! Smoothness itself! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Number 19.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
Gerrard shifted it to the flank, and he's managed to get free. Van der Vaart's getting up there! Oh, he's hit the bar! No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Royce really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Saliba is there, and he can get that clip. And the volley. Denied by an instinctive save.
Zanetti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. And he's there to clear it. And it's Royce. Can he finish? Oh, crossbar! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, Peter, sometimes that happens. You get a great connection, and yet that proves to be the problem. It was too good to go in.
get him away. And he's lost his man, and the shot! And it's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Good, sir. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has a look up.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So, a temporary halt to the action. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Milan leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. And we get things going again. And it's Del Piero. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. Robertson is one whose deliveries we all know about. This is a promising build-up. Luis Suarez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. Pedro Porro knocks it out wide. Royce. It's Van der Vaart. Milan are looking to go forward now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pedri. Looking for options for movement. That's going to go a long way. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Driving on and making good progress. Can he latch on to this? Pedro Porro gets over and intercepts. Stood up well to him there. Plays a sharp little ball here. And Del Piero! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And that has been cleared.
Coming on the field, number 9, Rodrigo.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. Oh, nice touch.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 7, Luis Suarez. Number 15, Andrew
It's their
Robertson.
second corner of the game.
Coming on the field. Number 20, Harry Kane.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 17, Destiny Udogie.
And here's Messi. Very nicely done. And it's Pedri. Messi has it out wide and in space to Paul! And there's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 82
A
minutes
truly
of play.
wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Kane gets on the end of things as a matter of habit.
Luis Diaz.
Mateus. Now it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Kane. Tries to get it clear. A corner it is then. All hands on deck for this one. Del Piero. And that is as far as it goes. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
So you know what's up, double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. So you know what's up, double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. I don't know what's up with you. One step forward, then back with you. I think we all got it misconstrued. Just seem like it's all ain't enough for you. No matter what I do, I can never get ahead. All about you, can you get it through your head? Got me seeing red, but I think it's clear as day. If it don't work on you, it'll never be okay. Trying to do what I can, but tell me where I stand. Lay down a foundation and rims up the plans, trying to see that light, but I know it ain't right. How you got me in the dark? Tell me where do I start? If it ain't about love, ain't that for us? Tired of the lies, don't know who to trust. All we do is fight and fuss, cause you break me down to lift you up. Here we go, come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow. Here we go, come back around just like merry-go. Moving too fast, think we need to take it slow. Dim my light just to see you glow. So you know what's up, double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. So you know what's up, double down and double up. I don't know where to go with us. Break me down, lift you up. I don't know what's up with you. The way you act got me all confused. Always worried what the next man do. Can't never get a hold of control of you. Always talking out your mouth, negative thoughts, thinking they get up off the couch. You ain't never outside, always in a house crying about how things ain't never working out. Why you always waiting?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Well, Wayne Rooney's role today will be crucial. We all know of his qualities as a goal scorer, but a lot's going to be expected from his creativity too. It's very rare for a striker to have such wonderful vision.
Yeah, he's a player whose performances always have an influence on the game one way or another.
Yeah, he's going to have to play.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Sporting are looking to go forward now. Royce. Rooney. Rooney makes a dash for it. Mario Götze conjures time and space where few can.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. Distributed tidily. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's quick to get rid. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's well... Ibrahimovic! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his rep.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Milan with the lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Milan have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gerrard. He's in a great position here. He has found... He's having a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rooney plays it short. Good ball. Shoots! And he's stuck it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's the end of the first 45. Milan are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. So straight into the second half. Shevchenko. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe, brilliantly cut out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri has found the net here, of course. pass is intercepted. And here's Gerrard. It's Gerrard! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Gerrard just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 22.
Well, the two
Zlatan
coaches are
Ibrahimovic.
signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Marco Reus.
And they're back on the ball
Number
again.
11, Rafael van der Vaart.
And here's Haaland.
Number 4,
And this is Shevchenko.
Steven Gerrard.
Shevchenko
Number 24.
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it
Coming
out.
on the field. Number 15, Marco van
Well, that looks a
Basten.
decent ball.
Number 10, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 21, Gareth Bale. Number 13, Brian Robson.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Number 5,
He slid it. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan really could have done without this. So, having trailed to lead. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Oh no, he's managed to miss it.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Neymar goes short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Van Basten. And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they get themselves in front!
the goal scorer for AC
And that will
Milan.
surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Number 10,
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Sporting really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Van Basten. And he's lost his great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well taken goal. And surely now, the result's beyond
Goal
doubt.
scorer for AC Milan.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Number 10,
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Alessandro
Full
Del
stop.
Piero.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Knocks it into space.
Full added
No,
minutes
that's been
have
intercepted.
indicated.
Gerrard. And here's Haaland. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Haaland in with the challenge. Robson has an approach to the game which is... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Hello, everyone.
Terrific recovery,
Please
a
turn to the screen
really
for a special
fine
appeal
win
for
that, Jim
upcoming
Beglin.
This has
fundraising
been a
event.
very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together.
everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just
today's
about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, here is the multifaceted Christian Panucci, looking the very epitome of game intellect, never short on nous.
I like the fact that he's quite old-fashioned, and that's a compliment.
And it makes it all the more amazing, of course, that he is one of Italy's most prolific goal-scoring defenders.
Yeah, and he's not the type to constantly go bombing forward, but he knew when it was best to overlap, and when he did, he always made it count.
He is through here! Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Foot in. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. And he was quick to react. So we're still where we started right now. Raul. Azar conjures time and space where few can.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Sapporo really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Mario Götze. Robson. And it's Hullet. This is a promising build-up. Can he get it through? And it's Zanetti. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Hullet. Can he finish?
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Half an hour played now. Royce. And he's intervened well there. Ferdinand. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Raul. Passing nice and neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Opts for safety. Caceres. Raul.
Oh, great feat, that.
Hazard. Baresi wins the duel this time. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he's managed shapes to shoot! Off the post! Very nicely done. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Aguero, renowned for his long-range shooting. Zanetti with the slide tackle there.
will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
And it's Azar. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And they've caught Reed. Consadole, Sapporo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's...
Shoots! And again! It's a goal! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution for Consadole Sapporo, number 7. Now.
So we have movement on both benches. You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's in plenty of space here.
Number 20.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Ferran Torres. Number 19. Lee Kan-in. Number 8.
Ferdinand
Steven Gerrard.
is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No way through.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. Gattuso, he has found the way through. And the keeper beats it away.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
No, again there's no way through. Robson,
2 minutes have been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Lee Kang-in. He came in hard, very hard. All hands on deck for this one. Gattuso is there, and he can get... And that is as far as it goes. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash.
Joey sipping, got in his days. There's a butterfly effect, 'cause I feel my heartbeat climb. The moonlight cuts through white. My friends are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. There's a sadness that I really can't shake, and my vision's got a few stripes. I never really feel at home anywhere. It's the right place at the wrong time. I feel my heartbeat climb. The moonlight cuts through white. My friends are all inside. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided. The heat and the dark, my head is so cloudy. You know how I feel, tell me it's two-sided.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
today's match.
Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Kukçu! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kukçu is offering a wry smile there.
Indonesia with the corner, there first. And he's managed to get rid. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Gerrard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Götze proves just a little bit too strong. Short changes him with that pass. Now he's got space here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Tanucci has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Still goalless at the moment. Aguero. It's Aguero! They want to be quick to recover this. Kokchu. And this is Aguero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia have their second corner now. Van der Vaart getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That looks a cracking goal. He's rising! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan, just the keeper in it, and Rice! It's a loose ball. Oh, what this time, surely? He's got away with one there. Minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Shoots! Caught offside that time.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Chance for a shot!
2 added minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van der Vaart! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Milan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 18, Sergio Aguero.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Luis Suarez coming on the field. Number 16.
And beyond the defence, Van der Vaart gets into a good position. Oh, great leap!
Number 6.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Number
Ibrahimovic
24.
certainly knows that he's missed a
Luis
real
Diaz.
chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Now it's Nakamura. And he's intervened well there. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Takes a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar. Zanetti with the clearance. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well read, nice interception. A probing pass. Fermin wants to run onto this. Cleared without hesitation.
Indonesia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that is well cleared. Check.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. And that's out of reach.
Substitution for AC Milan. Number 19, Marco Reus. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Filippo Inzaghi.
Milan have opted to make another change here. He's had it taken off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van der Sar claims comfortably. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's Nakamura. It's a pretty loose pass.
Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Inzaghi. Now that's well seen too.
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That has ended up in no man's land. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Milan close now to seeing this one through to the end.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And this is Van Basten looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
This is a staff announcement.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Milan honestly could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal, but with the control they had.
샤넬 몸이 아주 꺾어 내게 필요한 건 관돈도 우산을 씌워줄 누군가의 돈도 아니야 I don't wanna have a good life 흘러가는 물이야 꽃이 아픈 일도 지나고 볼 땐 미워하는 시간 인생의 손에 애가 다시 뜨기 전에 묵힌 때를 지워내고 사랑으로 재업데이 tat물이 쳐도 기억난 듯해 So fresh 먹구름의 틈새로 들어와 sunlight 유난히 더 좋아 이 따스함 서늘한 공기에서 찰나의 감각 비가 아주 많이 오는 날이면 주어대지만 집중하면 길이 보여 매지가 점서면 뚜렷해진 sign 더 멀리 I'm heading out 적시 너의 멈추지 마 I gotta see through this climate 들어와 신이 흐름을 따라갈 때 내 의식에 사라져 안개 No rain can't stop me 미끄러져도 그냥 해 Until I'm popping 후엔 뒤로 다 back No rain can't stop me No pain can't stop me No rain, no pain, no pain can't stop me 많이 오는 날이면 서름 속에 우비를 꺼내입어 빗방울이 내 얼굴을 타고 내려 온몸에 씻었던 먼지 한 사모한테 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again 엉망이었던 때 Come again once again 다 내려보내 Come again once again Come again once again
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Getafe against AC
Well, the
Milan.
stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Well, for me, Jim, this one was always going to be about just one man. Always has been, always will be.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Guy seemingly unbound by normal human limits.
Nothing is impossible, or perhaps it should be impossible as not.
Shot a goal! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he can clear it away. Getafe have it back and can go again. And here's Saka. Molina. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Getafe are looking to break at pace. And it's been played through. He's had a shot! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different...
Ibrahimovic! He lifts the roof! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now he's got space here. Royce in acres of space out wide. Milan given another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And this is Royce. Great defending, strong and determined. And he plays one through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Can he finish?
Messi made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
That is good alertness. That's a little off target. Del Piero. He's a sharp little ball here. Could move up a gear here. He has found the way through. Can he get on the end of this? Royce. Milan have their third corner. He's rising! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's got away. Shot could be on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Gattuso makes the interception. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Del Piero. Gattuso. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's a dangerous ball. Del Piero gets flagged offside. Couldn't squeeze it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, look at the space here. Chance! Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Van der Vaart. He's being urged to shoot.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a lovely pass. Ibrahimovic herring after the ball here. Götze! And one more try! Big moment! Massive goal! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obvious.
And that is all they have time for. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Milan are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So, into the second half. And this is Gerrard. And he's had it nicked away. Gerrard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's been hooked away. And Messi! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a goal kick. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's heaved it away. Van der Vaart makes a dash for it, and it's made its way to him. He is through here. Ibrahimovic being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Guardiola. Van Bommel. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Decent chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 22.
So we have
Zlatan
movement on
Ibrahimovic.
both benches.
Number 19, Marco Reus. Number 11, Rafael van der
And
Vaart.
it's ended up in no man's
Number
land.
24, Mario Götze. Number
Nicely
4,
weighted ball.
Steven Gerrard.
Mbappe! He has a look. Shot a goal!
Number 15, Marco van Basten. Number 10, Alessandro Del
That could
Piero.
spell. And a chance!
Number 20,
And that's a sharp finish. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
number 10.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contact.
Shoots! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatced.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
After 79 minutes is...
And there we have it. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
This is a security announcement. Please make sure.
It's not the same, but it's raining. The decorations are doing my head in. There's something strange but familiar tasting. It pulls me in completely. On the high street, deep in the jungle, I see a face that I think I know. To the bar through a trouble. You pull me in. I'm lost in time. I don't care for the world outside. You can stay for the night in the palaces of my mind. You can stay for the night in the palaces of my mind. I can feel it, something is happening. Is in attraction, I'm overreacting to. Either way, this is not how I planned it. You pull me in completely. I can't drag myself from the oasis. Stop standing still, everything's changing. We've been written deep into the walls right here. It pulls me in. I'm lost in time. I don't care for the world outside. You can stay for the night in the palaces of my mind. You can stay for the night in the palaces of my mind. Every cup, every fight, kings and queens of borderlines. There's beauty in the scars tonight. That's all I know.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just
today's
about
match.
reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the closest thing to goalkeeping
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, good climb! That was superb goalkeeping!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mario Götze.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga lays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's picked his way through. Koundé with the clearance. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Deftly away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mario Götze. He's wide and looking to get onto this. And that's the keeper's ball. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Aguero stood his ground strongly. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Royce. And this is Götze, and he's managed to get free. He's rising! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely shaped ball. Baresi clears it away. Played into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's hoisted clear. Gives it back. He's having a hit! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Schneider. And here's Aguero. Great vision. Götze. He is through here. Looking to play him in. Out of play for a goal kick. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins
There
out.
will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but
Please
it
turn your
certainly
attention
hasn't
to the
been
screen
for the lack of
latest
trying.
travel information from stations
How's
around
the first half
stadium.
compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Has a look and plays it forward. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee's given a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gattuso running with intent. Japan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice looking ball. Van der Vaart wants to run onto this. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. That is good alertness. Out for a throw.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Substitution for AC Milan, number 22, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And he's managed to gift it
Number
back.
19,
That's a sharp
Marco
pass.
Reus. Number 11, Rafael van der
And that
Vaart.
interception was
Number 24.
most necessary.
That was well
Mario
played,
Götze.
well stopped.
Number 4,
Now it's Bale.
Steven Gerrard. Coming on the field.
And it's Van Basten.
Number 15,
Aims
Marco
beyond the
van Basten.
defence. And he cuts
Number
out
10,
the supply.
Alessandro Del
Well into
Piero.
the second half,
Number
and still
21,
there's nothing between them.
Gareth Bale.
Almost
Number
75
20,
minutes on the clock now.
Stefano Fiore.
And this is Van Basten.
Number 13,
And he's found a way past.
Brian Robson.
And the finish! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Alessandro Del Piero.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Japan, number 9, Marco van Basten.
So time for change.
Number 17.
And this one has been on the cards for a little
Sandro
while.
Tonali.
Milan
Number
have
6.
penetrated for the first
Levi
time.
Colwill.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
Decent chance! And there's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
AC Milan.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Marco van Basten.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Just 5 minutes left. That has been cut short. Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away.
Added minutes have been indicated.
There will be a throw-in. Fiore. In towards the back stick. That is a brilliant interception. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Havertz. And this is Hazard. And that's that. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
This is a security
Del
announcement.
Piero taking
Please
in the
make sure you
accolades, having
always
been
carry
named
your
man of the
valuables
match,
with you.
and
Thank you.
deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end.